Hi everyone, and welcome to week 2 of Essay Writing for University. Um, you've completed the first week, so that's really great. And this week I hope that you're starting to feel more at home on the EWU Moodle site, finding your way around, and also starting to feel a little bit more confident about engaging with the discussion forums and asking questions. And as Chris has already pointed out in his message to you at the end of last week, this is really so important for you as a distance student to be able to communicate with us and with the other students doing the course, to make you feel part of a community or a virtual class, if you like, who are going along the same learning journey at the same time. So if you haven't been brave enough yet to jump onto the forums, make that your goal this week in week 2, because the sooner that you do it, the more comfortable you will be with it, and it continues to be part of study, particularly studying at a distance for you beyond this course. This week you will complete Module 1 in the study guide. So the focus last week was on getting you started with writing and introducing you to a few strategies that could help you with that, including the clustering. This week, the second half of the module focuses on the technical skills of writing. So in particular, it's going to take you through sentence structure and other parts of grammar. Now, sometimes this can be a little bit concerning for some students. The point of it is not that we're going to formally test you on this information, but just for you to brush up your writing skills, because obviously you're going to then use those skills when you write longer pieces of writing for us with your assessment. So don't be scared by the grammar. Make sure that if you have questions about it, that you get in contact with Chris and ask him specifically if there's an activity or something that you don't understand, and he will help you out with that. And then the final thing we look at this week is the two other concepts of audience and purpose. So you'll find this in the study guide, and you'll also find it in Reading 5 in the resource materials. Now, Reading 5 is a really excellent reading to guide you through these concepts, so I really strongly advise that you take the time to read it and work through the activities that are in there also. So it introduces you to different genres of writing and gets you to think about why they might have been written in the way they have for the people that they were being written for. So that's a very long and convoluted way of saying audience and purpose is about getting you to think about who you're writing for and why you're writing. What is the purpose of your piece of writing? And that's going to flow through into next week's module as you start work on assignment 1. So it's just something to get you thinking. Now, there's an activity in the study guide that links directly to this, and that is activity 1-14. It's not a piece of assessment, but it is a really, really valuable activity for you to do, and it asks you to submit a piece of writing to one of the discussion forums, and you will get feedback on that. So this is an opportunity for you to get some feedback on your writing before you actually submit a formal piece of assessment in assignment 1, which is due at the end of week 4. So I'd really encourage you, strongly encourage you to make the time to submit that activity, because it can be really valuable for you to get some early constructive criticism on your writing that you can then learn from before you do your first formal piece of assessment. And finally this week, take some time out to do a little bit of reflective writing as you finish Module 1. So at the end of Module 1 in the study guide, there is a checklist that will take you through just a guide to make sure that you've covered everything the modules asked you to do. And there's also some questions listed there if you're a bit stuck with reflective writing, just to they will get you thinking about what you might have learned through the first module and over the first 2 weeks of the course. So I'm wishing you all the very best with continuing in week 2. I hope it goes well, and I look forward to talking with you again next week. Bye for now.